delayed gratification, guys. If you clicked on this video, maybe you're interested in learning about delayed gratification, or you want to better yourself with delayed gratification, I guess one might say. So to start off, most things are worth a longer wait. Sometimes a longer wait can mean a better thing. Just the biggest example for delayed gratification is obviously the gym. A lot of people expect to gain 30 pounds in the span of like 2 months. And unless you're either one, insanely good genetics, or you're on a shit ton of gear. So it's not really going to happen. And you have to realize that it is worth the wait. It is worth the grind. Because in a year or two, I will be 10 times better than the person I was 1 or 2 years ago. At the end of the day, you can reflect on how far you've come. Because I found a picture from about 2 years ago, and it was the first day I was in the gym, and it was like how much I weighed, my body fat, whatever. And I've gained 30 pounds of almost all muscle. Obviously, I've grown in height, and I'm just bigger because I'm older. But 30 pounds is a pretty significant difference in weight over 2 years. And I didn't even know how much I weighed back then. I didn't even know that. I weighed around 120 pounds, and now I'm around 150 pounds. So that's a 30-pound gain in 2 years. And it takes a lot of delayed gratification, because back then I always just wanted to be a lot skinnier than I needed to be. I just kept cutting and kept cutting and kept cutting. And I didn't realize that that was not the answer to getting bigger. So now, obviously, my goals have changed, because I think the delayed gratification almost has a role in that. And watching yourself grow and waiting for your final goal, changes can happen. And changes are not always bad and also not always good. But when you're waiting for something for so long, you realize how worth it is. Because waiting, a week, I can't do this. I just can't. Waiting another month. All right, I can do this. And people give up before they see the results because they didn't wait enough. So in that sense, waiting can be good. And truly waiting, it takes determination. It takes a sense of, I really love this thing, and I'm going to wait as long as I need to reach my goals, or whatever you're waiting for. You have to realize that one day it'll be worth the wait. It'll be worth the delayed gratification, because especially bodybuilding, it doesn't just take 1 or 2 years to, compete. Will Tennyson said it great. He said that it's not about how fast you can do it, it's about how well you do it. And that might take 10 years. Will Tennyson did one bodybuilding show over 10 years of progress. And he must have felt an insane sense of accomplishment, because he waited so long and his goal was fulfilled perfectly. At least from the outside looking in. He might have some mental challenges here and there, but from the outside looking in, that must be an amazing feeling. The feeling of, wow, I've finally done it. I've finally done it. What's next? What is next to wait for on this journey? And sometimes people will look at things and doubt too much that it might take too long. And sometimes the wait is the best part. You want to wait. You want to be able to say, look at me now. Everyone was laughing when I first started. No one believed in me. But now, you're here, you're at the top. No one can stop you, because you're at the top. And if people do make fun of you or try to stop you, don't let that get in your way, because you waited so long for this goal, and you're right here. You're just reaching the surface. And some people, they quit right before, they reach their full potential. And I know I've said that a lot, and I'm kind of just repeating myself, and I'm all over, but I am sorry for that. But waiting is a sign that you truly love something, that you are willing to wait that long. I already said that too. Gosh, man, I'm just rambling at this point. But I really hope this can help you guys, because I do struggle with delayed gratification a little bit. I see these people like Kevin Levrone. I don't know if you can see my poster up there, but you see people like Kevin Levrone, and it's like it took him so long to get to that point of winning all of his bodybuilding shows. Now, he's known as the uncrowned king for a reason, and he never ever quit. He was beat time and time again, and he won, and then he lost, and he won, and he lost, but he never gave up. And he must feel a sense of accomplishment because he never gave up. And you can look back and say, hey, I never gave up. I'm here. I never gave up. And Kevin is a great man. He's still training to this day, has a kid, so that's pretty cool. And his son can look up to his dad and say, my dad never gave up to get to the ultimate goal. And that's just pretty cool to see, guys. So I think that's all I have to say. Enough rambling. I really do thank each and every one of you if you've made it to the end of this video. I hope this could help you guys with delayed gratification, or a little bit of motivation here and there, because never giving up is sometimes one of the hardest things you can do. But at the end of the day, motivation runs out, determination, discipline goes a long way. So if you can figure out your goal and you want to get there, never give up. Stay determined, stay dedicated and disciplined to get to your goal, and I promise you good things will come for that. Live the life you want to live. You guys can do anything you put your mind to. I genuinely believe that. That is something I preach, and I think that is going to be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. End video.